Here comes the third video on Cypress Street. Today's lesson contains the questions and answers at the end of the poem. I had asked you to work out the answers yourselves, so I do hope you have done that. I'm Milane from English Made Easy. I'm an English teacher, and this channel is dedicated to creating easy and interesting lessons so that you can improve your English in an enjoyable way. As we go through the questions, I will help you to figure the answers out yourselves. I do understand that there may be some of them that you find difficult and will need help with, but I would like to see you try. That's the best way to learn. Keep trying. If you have not watched the lesson with the reading and explanation of Cypress Street, please do so first. Here is a link to it. Okay, now before we begin with the questions and answers, if you have not already subscribed to my channel English Made Easy, please do so right away. It's right there. That way, you will get notified each time I post a new lesson like this one. And we can stay connected. We can stay connected so that you can ask me for help with any topic and I can reach out to you more easily. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. Okay, so let's start. Making connections, fill in the word web with words from the poem. So you have street words to fill in. Concrete is already done. What about these? Sidewalk and lamppost. The next one is tick the right answer. In the poem, the poet walked down the street because he had something important to do. He wanted to check how hot the concrete was. He wanted to enjoy a walk. And what do you think is the right answer? That's the right answer. A treeless street is plumb no good. This means plum trees are not good to plant on streets. Streets must have trees. Treeless streets are good to walk on. The right answer is streets must have trees. Read these lines and answer the questions that follow. This is reference to context. The context is, according to my great aunt Jem, there used to be a lot of them. The first question, what does the word them refer to? Them refers to cypress trees. The second question, in these lines, the lines above here, find the antonym, that means opposite of not many or just a few. Isn't that easy? The antonym of not many or just a few is a lot of them. It's right there. The third one, what change has Great Aunt Jem noticed? Great Aunt Jem has noticed that Cypress Street is now a treeless street. No trees on Cypress Street. You have another reference to context to do. They cut them down, they took their wood. A treeless street is plumb no good. The first question, the poet tells us that they cut down the trees. Who do you think cut down the trees? Who cut the trees down? Most probably the mayor allowed it. The mayor gave permission, people cut them down. Why were the trees cut down? Well, that is obvious here in these lines. The trees were cut down because the people of the town needed wood. According to the poet, what else is no good without trees? Read carefully and you'll know the answer. What is no good without trees? A neighborhood and a street is no good without trees. A street is no good without trees, just like a treeless neighborhood. A neighborhood is also no good without trees. Would it make the poet happy to have the name of the street changed to Lamppost Street? Give a reason for your answer. So do you think the poet actually wanted the name to be changed? Did he? What do you think? I don't think it would make the poet happy to have the name of the street changed to Lamppost Street. I think he was so upset about the lack of trees that he made a sarcastic statement. He was just saying it but not really meaning it. The fifth one, why do you think the poet has written this poem? Isn't that an easy one? The poet has written this poem to help us understand how important it is to have trees around us. What do you think the mayor should discuss at the next meeting? About changing the name of the street? No, that was the poet just being sarcastic, but what should they actually discuss? What do you think? The mayor should discuss some reforestation programs at the next meeting. Definitely, isn't it? They should discuss how they're going to plant some more trees there. The poet says a neighborhood without trees is no good. Why is it important to have trees in a neighborhood? Write your reasons in the speech bubbles. Well, you could have so many reasons. These are my reasons. Because trees give us oxygen. Very important. Without oxygen, we would all be dead. They give us shade. We would be burning hot without shade. They beautify the place. Whenever you want to have a good view, you just stand by your window or your door and you look out and you see beautiful trees. Birds will visit and sing songs. You're woken up early in the morning with this beautiful sound of birds singing. If there are no trees, the birds won't come. They cool the place down. They make you feel cooler. If there are no trees around your house, you will feel very hot. You'll need an AC. And if there are trees around your house, you won't need an AC. You won't even need a fan probably. I hope this lesson was a huge help to you. If it was, do hit that like button and share it with your friends. I'm sure your friends need the lesson too. Let me know if you need any extra help with anything. Thanks for being here today and letting me guide you. It's been a privilege. Until we meet again, cheerio.